Welcome to Awesome Video Game Memories, where we talk about awesome memories about video games. I am Lord Vader, and I am your father. Oh, no. Alright, we're not doing the episode like that. Let's do it again. Hey, welcome to Awesome Video Game Memories, where we talk about awesome memories about video games. I'm Ryan, and the game we're talking about today is Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2, Rogue Leader. That's a lot of rogues for the Gamecube. Oh, I need my glasses, sorry. So before 2001, we had a lot of Star Wars games. And luckily, the Star Wars license has always lent itself to really awesome games, like, the arcade game, X-Wing, TIE Fighter, X-Wing Alliance, the Super Star Wars series on the Super Nintendo, a lot of the PC games, Dark Forces, Jedi Knight. And, but there was only one problem I had, though. I accepted the graphics for all these games at the time. I know the Death Star battle looked pretty okay in the arcade game. The Death Star battle looked great on the Super Nintendo, and it looked pretty good in X-Wing, but not quite perfect. I mean, I wanted to have a game that had the absolute perfect Death Star battle that you can play in a video game, and we came really close with the Star Wars arcade game from Sega, but there was a version for 32X. It looked a bit like a souped up Star Fox, and I didn't have a 32X, and I don't think anyone I knew did. So we had to wait until 2001 to get that perfect Death Star battle, and that was Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2, Rogue Leader, and the Force was definitely with that game. So a couple of weeks before the Gamecube came out, you can actually go into stores and buy the games even before the system came out. So rather than buying Luigi's Mansion like most people did, I bought Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2 Rogue Leader, and I had, the game with me, but I didn't have the system to play it on for a couple of weeks. So on that fateful day in November of 2001, I waited 2 hours in line. I went there at 6 in the morning. I was the 88th person in line to a Toys R Us that only had 200 GameCubes, and I was able to get my GameCube and play this awesome game. So I hook up my GameCube to my TV, and I put this game in, and holy shit, am I blown away. I mean, just look at these graphics. Just look. Well, they were good for 2001 standards, but damn, they were good graphics. I mean, I felt like, for the first time ever, even though I played a lot of Star Wars games, and they've all been great, don't get me wrong, but I was literally playing the movie. Get it? Playing the movie? Huh? Okay, forget it. So concerning the evolution of the Star Wars games, they've always had great graphics for whatever system they had. The music wasn't always from the movie, and even when they did use music from the movies, it wouldn't sound exactly like the movie. And as the game started progressing through the years, at most they still had the graphics look almost like the movie, but incredibly blocky. But then when we were able to play these games on CD-ROM on the PC, and the PlayStation, and other systems, they started using actual music from the movies, which was really cool. But now, we finally had a game that had graphics that looked like the movie, and music from the movie. And in essence, you were playing the movie on a controller this time. Yeah, so I remember getting past the Death Star missions pretty easily, and still being very blown away with how freaking awesome the graphics were at the time. And I bet if they did the Death Star now, it would look fantastic. But anyways, the good thing is they also added like a lot of other missions, so you just weren't playing missions from the movies. Like, you had some pretty cool missions, like you had the Imperial Academy heist, the Ison Corridor ambush, you also had the Razor Rendezvous, and you also had Prisons of the Maw. Yeah, so just like every other Star Wars game in existence,
The difficulty ramps up later in the game, and I personally had a bit of difficulty beating the raid on Bespin the first couple of times. I don't know why it was so hard. And then the difficulty really spiked up on the Battle of Endor, which looked freaking gorgeous, and it played like the movie. The music was from the movie. But yeah, I had a pretty hard time, getting past all those TIE fighters, because there were so many of them. And like, but the cool thing was, like, just like in the X-Wing games, but made more simplified, you can call on your wingmen to protect you, attack enemies, using the control pad, which is really cool. But in all honesty, I found the mission where you're on the surface of the Death Star 2 a little more difficult than actually going inside the Death Star 2 itself. I mean, isn't that kind of weird? Yeah, like, what was cool too about this game is, like, you also had passwords, and you can access, like, secret levels that that weren't really accessible in the normal game. I remember playing the Revenge on Yavin, being the Imperials this time, and it was like I was playing TIE Fighter, but on the Gamecube, which is really cool. And then you can also play on the Death Star surface as the Imperials, shooting down all the X-Wings, so you can kind of see a bit of an alternate Star Wars universe. So, we have the regular universe, the expanded universe, and then now we have an alternate universe in the regular universe. What kind of universe is this? It's Star Wars in a galaxy far away. And also cool, and which was also advertised in the back of the case, Dennis Lawson, the actor for Wedge Antilles, reprises his role in this game, and he does a really good job, and I don't know why he turned down Episode 7. He would have been great in it. Yeah, so even though I had a bit of trouble with the Bespin stage, the Battle of Endor, and the first Death Star 2 stage, this game isn't, like, really super difficult. I mean, you can definitely beat it if you keep trying and trying again. I mean, you're probably not going to spend too long on each level, but it does provide a pretty decent challenge for a Star Wars game. So the good news is you can actually get this game pretty cheap on eBay. It's not super expensive. Too bad it's not available for, modern systems or computers, because, the whole licensing thing. But I definitely recommend picking it up if you still have a GameCube or original Wii. And I also recommend picking up the sequel and the prequel for this game, which I will cover in new episodes of Awesome Video Game Memories. So Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2 Rogue Leader was finally the game that delivered the Star Wars experience that I was craving for many years, and I would highly recommend getting this game. So that wraps up this episode of Awesome Video Game Memories on Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2 Rogue Leader. And if you have any memories about this game, make sure to leave those in the comments below. Take care. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that episode of Awesome Video Game Memories, and every single week we will have an Awesome Video Game Memories episode based on all the awesome video games you remember playing. Yeah, so make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and also make sure to leave comments below down in the video about your personal memories about this game, or any requests that you would like for us to cover here on Awesome Video Game Memories. Also make sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter at BattleGeek+, and also buy our awesome t-shirts like the one I'm wearing here. And if you want to contact me personally, just to talk about, Awesome Video Game Memories, BattleGeek+, or anything else, you can contact me on Twitter at @RyanMolina. And last but not least, make sure to donate to our Patreon so we can probably buy more games to cover on the show, because every single dollar you donate helps us make a better show for you.